All right, today we're going to give you a quick video on arm action sprints. Arm action sprints is a technique that we use, that we coach for athletes and non-athletes to learn proper running mechanics to fix the gait and make sure that the gait, G-A-I-T, is functioning correctly so you can run faster and more efficient. So arm action sprints is a technique that we're going to show you today. Make sure you visit the website and download the app, and you can actually access all of these exercises through the app and follow along on the app. Remember, mindset is the most important set. Train the brain and the body will follow. Let's get it.
Train the brain, fit club. 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 It's the club.
So arm action sprints, one of the basic things that we want to correct is not chopping from the elbow to the wrist. A lot of people, when they run, they chop like this. This is one of the main things that we want to correct. So from the side view, we want to make sure that the arm is not chopping here. That is one of the most important things. What we want to teach is how to actually get proper arm action movement from the shoulder through the elbow. We want the shoulder to actually hinge and swing forward and back, as opposed to chopping here, okay? The other thing is wasted movement. And this is when we get a little more specific with athletes who actually are training for something like a 40-yard dash or a 60-yard, or they run track. We want to make sure we don't have wasted movement. For instance, one example, like running across the body with arms coming here and then going out, coming through the midline and then going out. All that is wasted movement, working against yourself as you are actually working to go forward. So what we want is everything going forward. And this is what we mean by getting faster, but also more efficient, not wasting any movements, not wasting any energy, using more energy than you need to when you're sprinting. There are a lot of other things that go into that, and we'll do another video on the complete proper running mechanics and energy and all that good stuff. But right now, arm action. And for a lot of my members, this is part of their DFM'S, daily fitness minutes, which is something that we prescribe to all of our members. And if you want to get the DFM'S as well, you can go over to our app and download the app, Train the Brain Fit Club, and you can get that on any of your platforms. So arm action sprints, we want to make sure we're not chopping, right, at the elbow. We also want to make sure that when we swing, we're not coming this way. So once we tell, it's ironic and it's kind of funny, whenever we tell people to swing at the elbow, the common thing that happens is everyone starts to go like this. Bring the arms up here, real high past the head. And again, just like running across the midline of your body, we're working to go forward. So we don't want to drive our arms and our elbows way back here. That's wasted movement. We want them to come forward, right? So making sure that those arms come forward. So we call it cheek to cheek, and we want the hands to brush past the pocket. So just like my pocket on my sweats right here, cheek to cheek. This thumb is pointing at the cheek on my face, as this thumb is pointing at the cheek right here at the glute, right? And then they just switch. Shoulder and elbow, driving with the elbow past the chest, and driving with the elbow past the lat. That's it. Real simple movement. And then you just work on the shoulders really responding to the movement that's going through that range of motion. Okay? Past the chest, past the lat, past the pocket. Right? Cheek to cheek. Boom, 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 boom. The angle here does not change. It doesn't go from here to then straight, right? That's wasted movement. That's an extra kick. So it doesn't change when you go. And then the hand also doesn't come way back here. The hand also doesn't come at you. So once you come up, it doesn't come to you, like a lot of people do. So again, all it is really focusing on allowing the shoulders and the elbows to work together, but not changing any or adding any unnecessary movements or ranges of motion right here. Now, I have people do these in the mirror and get the feedback from the mirror and just program it over and over and over again. You can start with 5 sets of 50, just to program it over and over and over again, and then do that on a daily basis until you master that movement. Once you master it, you'll know, because it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can do speed ladder work, you can do high knees, you can sprint. It doesn't matter. You can be running for a ball, but your mechanics will be the same because you have mastered the technique of arm action sprints. You will be faster, you will be more efficient, and you will be able to get to goals that you have set for yourself by using proper technique, which is one of our biggest things. You will be more skillful. You will be more skilled at what you're doing, and when that will be running, right? So we're teaching you a skill set, all right? So the better the skill set, the better results. The better the technique, the better the results. So here we go right here. 5 sets of 50, cheek to cheek. You can go real slow, and you'll just feel the arms and shoulders working in the same range of motion each time, past the pocket, hitting that checkpoint, bang, bang, bang. Then if you want to go faster and start working on a speed that you will use when you're sprinting, you can do that as well. And then you can work on your cadence and go a little bit faster than that. But nothing changes through the strike. You never kick back, all right? One last key on arm action sprints. This is it right here, but make sure that you keep, don't get too tense. Don't tense up, okay? And again, all these things we will cover in a later video, but don't tense up. Make sure that you breathe, and make sure you have a slight forward lean, because you want everything going forward towards that finish line. But here it is right here, 5 sets of 50. All right, that's it for this video on arm action sprints. If you have any questions about any movements, we will teach you the proper technique to build the proper foundation for those movements, and you will be better than average because you will be more skilled than the average individual. Remember, we train, we don't work out. Mindset is the most important set. Train the brain and the body will follow. Let's get it.